Hello everybody, my name is Sophie and welcome to my book nook. I have a lot of books. This isn't all of them. There's some over on the floor, there's some over there, there's some up there. I have a lot. It might be a problem. So I'm getting rid of some because I need to. So I'm doing an unhaul. That's what we're doing today. It's my first unhaul ever. So I'm going to show you some books I'm getting rid of, and then afterwards I'm going to talk about how maybe you can have some of them if you want them. Alright, sounds good? Let's do this. Alright. So, first book I'm getting rid of is Summer Skin by Kristen Egar. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it. This is a book that I won. It's an arc. This is an arc, but it wasn't an arc when I got it because I won like a stack of old arcs, and this just does not interest me at all. So, yeah, I think it's like, oh, I don't even know. I don't even want to read what it's about. It's not good. Number 2 is Jack of Hearts and Other Parts by Elsie Rosen. This is another book that I got in that stack of arcs. It doesn't sound like something I would like. It does. You know, you should know me. This isn't exactly something I would like. And number 3, Rabbit and Robot by Andrew Smith. Another book I got from that stack of arcs. This is just weird. It's like on a spaceship, and there's like talking animals, and it's really weird. I've read the one chapter of it, and it's just weird. It does have a cool cover though, but I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it, so I don't need it. Cursed by Frank Miller and Tom Wheeler. I did read this book. This is actually a decent book. I gave it 3 stars. It is a King Arthur retelling focusing on the main character of Nimue. You know, Lady of the Lake. This was a good one. It's also going to be a Netflix TV show. I don't know if it's already a Netflix TV show or if it's still in the works. But yeah, this was an arc. The book is out now. I don't feel like keeping it. It wasn't like amazing, but it was good. It was good. We have Valkyrie by Kate O'Hearn. This is a book that I bought from a thrift store thinking I was gonna read it because it's about it's Valkyrie. It's like Norse mythology. I like that stuff. I got Rick Riordan with Norse mythology up there, but it sounds good. But I'm just not gonna read it. I'm not gonna have time to read it. There's so many books that I want to read, and this isn't high enough. This isn't high enough on the list. We have Yaki Delgado Wants to Kick Your Ass by Meg Medina. This wasn't a bad book. I read this book for Battle of the Books a few years ago. It's relatively short. It's fun. It's got a good story. I liked it, but I didn't like it enough to want to keep it. I liked it, but I'm not gonna read it again, so there's no reason for me to keep it. But it was good. I did enjoy it. Noggin by John Corey Whaley. This was another book that I did enjoy, but not enough to keep. I already read it like 3 times because I Battle of the books. I had to read it 3 times. It is about this kid who's like got cancer everywhere except his head, and so he gets like head transplant. It's really weird. It's really weird, and it's not the best written book, but it's good. I think I gave it like 3 or 4 stars. It was entertaining, but not the best book in the world. Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Wow. Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. This book, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's like set in the 80s. It's about Eleanor and Park, and like they meet and they fall in love and like stuff happens, and it's cute, but it's not really one that I want to keep. That's just how it is. Again, it's another Bob book. I read it like 3 times. I don't need to read it again. I don't need to keep books that I don't like super duper like. This is called Adrenaline. It is a graphic novel from A Wave Blue World Comics Publishing, whatever, by Tyler Chin Tanner. It's like the first one that he wrote, and it's good. It's entertaining. But I'm not gonna read it again. And I need to make room for books. The Witch of Blackbird Pond by Elizabeth George Spear. What is this book about? It's like it's set in colonial America in New England. And people think this girl's a witch. Cool. I think this is a middle grade book, I think. Again, I haven't read it. This is another one that I think that I got from a thrift store, thinking I would like, and then it never happened. Valiant by Holly Black. Is this a sequel to a book? I feel like this is a sequel to a book, or maybe it's not a sequel to a book. Maybe it's not. I haven't read this one either. I do like Holly Black. I guess this isn't a sequel. I do like Holly Black, but I'm not gonna read this. I don't know. I'm not gonna read it though. It's Holly Black. It's about like fairies and stuff. I'm sure it's really good. I'm just not going to read it. I have so many books that I've bought over the years, especially when I was younger, that I thought I would read because, like, you know, they were 50 cents at the thrift store. But I'm not gonna read it. I don't need to keep it. I have to keep telling myself that while I'm filming this video. That's why I keep saying that over and over and over again. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read this one either. 13 Little Blue Envelopes. This one actually sounded pretty good. Would you follow the directions? Would you travel around the world? Would you open the envelopes one by one? The plot does sound interesting. Oh, it's a duology. Maybe it's a trilogy. I don't know. Since there's a sequel. This is by Maureen Johnson. 13 Little Blue Envelopes. We have A Hero's Blood by Chris Cummings. This is like a self-published book by this author that also owns like a gaming company that like a board game company that I met at my local Comic-Con last year. And this book is weird. It's like all over the place. It's very weird. Kind of confusing. I did enjoy it, but I'm not going to read it again. It's really, really weird. But in like a good way. It's like a good weird. It's just like... It's hard to explain. It's just weird. City of Orphans by Avi. This was a good book. I read this one last year. It's set in 1893 New York. It's about like kids selling newspapers and stuff like that. It was good. It was very entertaining, but it's one of those books where like you read it once and that's enough. And we all know those types of books. Just some books are like that. Some books we could read a million times over. Some books it's one and done. Icefall by Matthew J. Kirby. This is like about this is like some sort of fantasy book, I think. With like ice, obviously. That's stupid. I don't know. There may yet be a traitor among us. It's fantasy in some like really cold kingdom, it sounds like. It does sound interesting though. I think I've read something else by Matthew J. Kirby. I know he's a good author. I'm just not gonna. War Girls by Tochi Onyebaki. I'm so sorry. I know I'm pronouncing this name wrong. This is an arc that I got. This was a good book. This was a decent book. I think I gave it 3 stars. A lot of people really like it. It was hard for me to follow in some spots. Overall I enjoyed it, but it was hard for me to follow in some spots, so it wasn't like the best book ever for me. The pacing was kind of off. It was hard to follow and the pacing was kind of off. That's just my opinions. I don't want it anymore. I'm not gonna read it again. So we're getting rid of that one. Liam and Heidi by Jason Alpert. This book is terrible. Okay, some people might like this book, but it's written really badly. It's just written like, I don't know, it's so repetitive. Every chapter it's repeating the same thing in the last chapter. Like somehow we forgot the last chapter in the last, like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And the dialogue, it's not very good. It's just not a good book. Okay for Now by Gary D. Schmidt. I haven't read this book either. This might be a sequel. Is this a sequel? Or is this, I don't know. There's a couple of books that I had that like were sequels. This isn't a sequel. I've noticed that a lot of these books are like kind of like historical fiction. I don't know what's considered historical fiction, but it's like these are books like set in the past. I've noticed that a couple of these are. This is another one. This is set in 1968. Sounds like it's just about life. Interesting. Okay. It's set in upstate New York. Maybe that's why I picked it up, because I live in upstate New York. But that depends where this is, what this considers upstate. I'm more like mid-state. Alright, and lastly we have The 10th Girl by Sarah Faring. This was a good book too. I think I might have given this one 4 stars. I don't know. This is a big twist in it, and I did enjoy that, but it's another one of those books that I'm just not going to read again. It took me a long time to read this. It's a big book, but it didn't hold my attention very well, so it took me a while to read it, but I did enjoy the ending, but I didn't enjoy it enough to want to read it again. So I'm going to get rid of it. So yeah. So those are the books. Those are the books that I am unhauling. I'm getting rid of them. If you want them, go on my Twitter right now. There's a link in the description box below to go to this tweet that if you want any of these books, you can have them. The first 5 people to say they want one of these books, I will send them to you. I will send you a book. First 5 people to want one of these books, I will send you a book. Because I want to get rid of them. After those 5 people, I'm going to either donate these to my library or put them in little free libraries around town. Because there's a few of those. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's that. Tell me what you thought of this video. Tell me what you thought of this unhaul. I think I'll probably do more of these in the future because I know I need to get rid of more books. Let me know if you think of any of these, if I was wrong to get rid of any of these books, or I don't know. Just talk to me. I love talking to you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like listening to me talk about books, because I do that, this is what I do, subscribe to my channel. If you aren't already following me on Twitter at Sophie's Book Nook, you should go do that right now, because in the event I have to mark a video made for kids, you will need to be following me on there to be sure that I made a video. Getting better at talking fast. And I think that is it, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!